And here we are again, going through the Constitution line by line. I'm Paul Fabrizio.
And I'm Don Frazier.
Are you ready?
I am. History,
Okay.
poli-sci.
That's right. McMurray University,
Want to make
Appling,
sure all
Texas.
that's out there.
Okay,
Hit
so
me.
we are talking about Article 1, Section 3.
Yeah.
Clause 3. Qualifications for the senators. No person shall be senator who shall not have attained to the age of 30 years and been 9 years a citizen of the United States, and who shall not, when elected, be an inhabitant of that state for which he shall be chosen.
Great. So you got to be 30. You got to live in the state you're from, and you need to have been a citizen for 9 years.
9 years, yep.
But at this point, citizenship varies state to state.
Yes,
Sort of.
residency also is the issue here.
Okay.
How long do you have to be living in a state to be a resident of it? So it says you have to be an inhabitant of the state, 9 years a citizen of the United States, and then be an inhabitant of the state.
So you can move in on Thursday and run for office on Friday.
Unless the state has a different
Correct.
requirement.
Because states have prerogatives.
Yes, they do. States matter.
States matter.
I agree. Still don't think they should elect their senators, but anyway, I like the Constitution as it is now. So what we've got, it's pretty simple to be a senator. It's 5 years older than to be in the House of Representatives.
Sure.
So in a sense, they're trying to make this a more select group.
Yeah.
And you think back when the average age of death was probably, 35?
Yeah, these guys are, living on the edge anyway, circling the drain. But they're only going to be up there for 6 years before they get replaced by somebody else that the state legislature chooses. So we don't need them to stay up there for 30 and 40 years.
That's true, but some, by the way, did get reelected.
Yeah, they may, or reselected.
Reselected.
Yes.
Good point. So anyway, 30 years, 9 years a citizen. Why is 9 years instead of 7? 7 for the House, 9 for the Senate.
I guess so you have a little more roots in the country, a little more
Exactly.
skin in the game.
Exactly.
Now, do you think this is set up so that perhaps members of the House can then be promoted up to becoming senators?
Oh, very much.
Yeah. So this is part of the process.
Yeah, and you need to think about it. It depends on your state that you're from. For example, if you're from Rhode Island.
And Providence Plantation.
Exactly. What you do is, I think they had one representative, but 2 senators.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you want? Where can you have the most influence? The House is bigger than the Senate, but maybe as the sole representative in the House of Rhode Island, maybe that's where you want to be.
Well, it seems
But
like
other
the House
places-
is the Senate with training wheels in a lot of ways, too.
That's what some people say, but other people have amassed great power by just being in the Senate.
Sure.
And we'll get into all that a little later.
Sure.
So anyway, there's the requirements. Pretty simple.
So you got to be 30, got to live in the state.
And be an inhabitant.
Well, you got to be a citizen for 9 years.
Yes.
And then be an
You're
inhabitant
right.
of the state.
You're
Yes.
right. I apologize.
I understand. Well,
Okay.
I knew where you were going.
Okay.
All right, so that was a pretty easy one to knock out, too.
Yeah, these are fun.
These are fast.
Okay, next one is different though.
All right, we'll dive into that one on the next episode of the Constitution, line by line.